What are the conditions there, Riley?
Well, Suhana, I can tell you it is very dry here. If you take a look behind me at this canola field, generally by this point in the growing season, this field here would be tall. You'd see that lush, picturesque yellow canola field that you see in pictures of the prairie provinces. That not the case this year, as you mentioned. Some areas of the province receiving only a fraction of the normal rainfall they would generally see through the growing season. In fact, in the Interlake region, the RM of St. Laurent has declared an agricultural state of disaster. They say that, the dry conditions have not allowed pasture land for cattle to grow. Hay crops are not growing either. Water has dried up. Dugouts, farmers cannot water or feed their cattle at this point. We did see a dry start to the growing season here in Manitoba. That was followed by a little bit of rain in June. That rainfall in June was coined the $1 million rain by some. It had, in essence, given the crops the amount of water they needed to start growing. But, that all dried up when we saw those extreme temperatures that heat dome move through last week. That really dried things up here in Manitoba once again, to the point where there is concern about dry conditions, a drought, the fire risk increasing. In fact, we've seen some restrictions in terms of fire risk be put in place here in Manitoba once again, just in fact yesterday. Now, Keystone Agricultural Producers represents a number of farm groups in the province. They are concerned about the dry weather as well. Here is Keystone Egg President Bill Campbell.
We've heard of different stories that this is drier than 88, which was drier than 61, which was drier than the dirty 30. So, to say we've never seen this before, I don't think would be right. But we're in some challenging times.
So what comes next then, Riley, in terms of help?
Yeah, so as you heard Bill Campbell say there, concern, challenging times. He says the next few weeks here in Manitoba will be crucial in terms of whether it's a make or break in terms of the growing season here in Manitoba. The RM of St. Laurent has been asking for provincial and federal help in terms of getting some assistance, maybe monetary assistance to farmers. The province has opened up some crown lands to allow cattle to graze. And is loosening restrictions in terms of water access for farmers, but they are asking for more to be done at this point. They're saying that some farmers may need to liquidate their cattle. They may even need to cull some of their herds in order to save them, because there just isn't enough feed. There isn't enough water in some parts of the province, and what's really needed right now, they say, is just a lot of rain.
We'll talk again. Thank you, Riley. CBC's Riley Lachuk near Brandon, Manitoba.